YouTube audience, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Cup final. There's the trophy. There is the coveted prize. This is World Cup final. Game 64 out of 64. It's the Seleção Brazil versus the surprise dark horse Australia that surprised many teams, broke many teams' hearts to get to this final. This is the final of soccer, the greatest final there is, World Cup. There is Australia's national anthem, Australia in their yellow jersey with that weird looking green. I had to make up their jersey for that because they don't have their real yellow in this game. Their default jersey in this game, I created them a blue jersey with a red and white crosses. But for this game, since they wear yellow in real life, I kind of made them wear yellow in this game and made Brazil wear their blue instead. This is games, and here is Brazil's national anthem. Brazil singing. And there is Marcelo, Diego Alves, David Luiz, Alisson, and Thiago Silva as the captain. Referee over there wearing red. Neymar up front with Coutinho and Firmino and Renato Augusto, as you see. First four over there. This is the ultimate game. The ultimate game. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Game number 64 out of 64. It is the grand final. Grand final. Brazil, Australia, 2018 FIFA World Cup. There's Australia's setup. And we're set to kick off, folks. We are set to kick off. Will Brazil triumph? Or will Australia shock the world? Will Australia bring Asia their first ever cup? Let's watch and see as the drama unfolds right here on your source for Sports TV, Luciano Gaming TV.
Casemiro with a good steal, well played. Firmino passes it through.
Here comes Brazil. Here comes Brazil, and they're up 1-0 right off the bat. And it's no other than Neymar putting Brazil up ahead 1-0.
They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Brazil goes up 1-0 real quick.
To see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
On the counter attack. Wow, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Brazil's road to the final
themselves the perfect start.
Consisted of a perfect 3-0 start versus Switzerland, but then a disappointing 1-1 draw versus Costa Rica in the group stage, and then a 2-1 come from behind victory versus Serbia in the third game. And Brazil nearly goes up 2-0. It's Roberto Firmino nearly putting Brazil up 2-0.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward. Paulinho. Brazil making the ideal start. It is something to build on. What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Is it? Let's watch and see. Well, will Australia settle down? Maybe, you know, try to hold the game at this one goal deficit and maybe tie the game later on, or will Brazil completely shut them down? What will happen? Stay right here. Let's watch and see. This is game 64 out of 64, the grand final of the 2018 FIFA World Cup. It's Brazil, Australia. Brazil in their blue, Australia in their yellow and green, yellow and aqua green.
Firmino looks to thread it through, and the shot.
Nearly 2-0 Brazil. Nearly.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. It so nearly came off for him. Neymar very nearly making something happen. And the volley.
Ooh, nice attempt there by Australia. Nearly 1-1.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that. Played out to the wing. Marcelo looking to get on the end of this.
Here comes Brazil.
Stuck out a leg.
That was
for a
Marcelo.
good challenge.
Uh-oh, here comes Australia on the counter-attack. Can Australia make something happen? Can Australia make... Ooh. Can Australia... No, Brazil derailed their attack pretty darn good. Defended very well. And is back on the counter-attack themselves now. What will happen in this game? What will happen in this game? It's 1-0 Brazil. It's game 64. It's World Cup. There will be one winner. There will be one loser. Who will it be? So far, it's Brazil. Can Australia come back and shock the world? Let's watch and see.
Forward it goes. Jedinak.
And if you guys think about it for a second, Australia used to be an Oceania representative. If this would have been back in the day, it's Oceania team in the World Cup final. They used to be an Oceania team. So theoretically, it's like a former Oceania team playing here.
Sweet feet from him there. He's got away. Kane put it away.
Ooh, nearly 2-0 Brazil.
Quickly. And the
Nearly
counter is
2-0
on.
Brazil.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third.
Here comes Brazil once again.
He's had a shot!
And there it is. What's his name? Who did it this time? It's Felipe Coutinho. And he taps the ball back in. It's Brazil up 2-0.
He was really
You know, the same can be said. This situation looks similar to an Argentina-Brazil game in Game 61, where the ball was deflected the same exact way like it was right here, right? And then Lionel Messi was there to tap the ball back in, just like Felipe Coutinho was, and they called Lionel Messi offsides. What a crucial call that was, because at the time, it would have given Argentina a 2-0 lead, and who knows what would have happened if that score would have stayed. Who knows what would have happened if the score would have been 2-0 Argentina? Would have Brazil came back and still won 3-2? Because they ultimately came back and won 3-1. But you know, that would, who knows? You guys sit there and think that's like a momentum changer, don't you guys think? If Argentina's up 2-0, Brazil would have had the same kind of energy to come back when, you know, maybe Brazil would have not been playing in this game. Why was that offside and this was, and that right there was not? It's very similar. Watch Game 61 and see what I'm talking about. It was one key moment in the game. Argentina was already up 1-0. There was the same similar situation. Shot blocked by the goalie, deflected back to a Argentina player. How the hell was that offsides? Over here it happened almost the same exact way, and it was not called, but it was called in that one game.
We sit high.
You know, you guys say there's corruption in real life. What if there is corruption in the game? And, you know, who knows? You know, I cannot set up calls to go in favor of a certain team. Cannot. That does not exist in this game at all. I don't think it exists in any kind of game.
Second invitation,
but you wonder, because it's Brazil and the referees kind of favor them a little bit more in real life, and maybe even in this game. Who knows? Who knows?
Could cross it here. That intervention was very necessary. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
So it's beyond half number one. We're into half number two, and it's still 2-0 Brazil.
Looks to dink one in. It's a throw.
Looks like Brazil is going to win the title.
Now the pass. Firmino. A chance to play it in.
Oh, defended well by Australia.
Full-blooded challenge, and it
but Brazil steals the ball right back, and it's right back on the attack. Right back on the attack. Oh! Was that inside the box?
Here for a dive. Listen, he can play the innocent.
Oh my God!
Wants, Peter, but it was fairly
that should have been a penalty.
He's got
Wait,
no.
They say that was a dive. Wow. Looked like a foul to me.
Jedinak.
So it's Brazil 2, Australia 0.
Great save, real class.
Midway through the second half.
You can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment.
Can Australia make a late run? Make this game a little bit interesting, or the score going to stay this way? Or is Brazil going to increase their lead and really clinch it?
Gets up to head it.
Ooh, nearly 3-0. Nearly 3-0.
Firmino really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal. Firmino. And it's Neymar.
Here comes Brazil again on the attack.
Off the ball.
But Australia steals the ball.
Now the counter.
Can Australia make some kind of late magic? Give this game some kind of interesting feel.
Big strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to slip it through.
Here comes Australia.
Shots on.
And it's 2-1 Brazil. There is late drama in this game, folks. Do not turn off the channel. Australia cut the lead down to 2-1. Can they make the impossible happen? There is drama after all. I thought maybe there wouldn't be, but there is. Oh my God! It's 2-1 Brazil. 2-1. Do not turn off the channel. There's still a good amount of time left for this game to completely turn around. Who knows? Stay here, watch and see as the drama builds on Luciano Gaming TV.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Yes, we do, because now all of a sudden, if Australia can do that one more time, we're tied at 2, and then all of a sudden, Brazil can become tense, and who knows what happens? Who knows what could happen? Who knows? Here comes Brazil, and they put the game up 3-1. If there was any doubt that Australia could probably come back and win the game, Brazil just took that away instantly, going up 3-1 with a beautiful counter-attack, a beautiful pass from Filipe Coutinho to Renato Augusto. What a goal from Brazil at the 75th minute mark of the match. If there was any thought of an Australian comeback, that has been put on hold. If Australia's gonna make late magic, they're gonna have to do it now, like a goal right now, and then can Australia make the game interesting one more time? Can they? Can they? Oh, nearly again.
The defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Neymar.
Can they make late magic?
Jedinak.
Well, if they're gonna make late magic, they have to stop passing the ball around and try to push it more forward.
Looks to clip it forward.
Ooh.
Goalkeeper's ball.
The goalie was there at the nick of time. All Brazil has to do is hold on to the ball. They got a pretty comfortable 2-goal lead. There was late drama at the end, a little bit of late drama, but Brazil kind of silenced Australia in a way, saying we're the defending champions. I mean, we are the 5-time champions. I mean, not the defending champions are Germany.
And it's hoisted clear. Neymar with a shot.
Nearly 4-1 Brazil.
The keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Corner kick from Brazil.
Away from immediate danger.
Brazil pretty much won the club. Now is just the time to wait for the celebration.
Timely intervention. Get that clear. It's Casemiro. Casemiro plays a clever pass. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Aimed low and direct. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Hits one. He's done very well to get to that. Well, that is
it. Brazil has won the World Cup, folks. They are 6-time champions. If this happens in real life, they will put a 6th star on that jersey. They will put a 6th star in their jersey, and there they are celebrating the World Cup. Australia, don't hang your heads. 2nd place is not too shabby. There it is, folks. Brazil has won the title. You're world champions. You're 2018 FIFA World Cup champions. The Seleção Brazil. Come on, Thiago Silva. Let Neymar hold the trophy too. There's the Brazilian team taking photo in front of the trophy. And that's it, folks. That is it. Brazil wins the final 3-1. Australia made it interesting late in the end, but to no avail. There it is. Brazil wins the final 3-1. There's the World Cup bracket. Uruguay, Spain. That was game 49. What an excitement that was. Spain won 10-9 in the shootout. Argentina, Denmark. Another thriller. Denmark led most of the game, but then Messi saved Argentina from an overtime and possible shootout with a goal in the 90th minute, sending Argentina through 4-3. Then the next game, we saw the Seleção Brazil beat up on South Korea 3-0. In the next match, very exciting. Belgium went up first. Poland turned the game around, went up 2-1. Belgium tied the game late, sent the game for overtime. It stayed that way all the way to a shootout, where Belgium won 5-3. The other side of the bracket, Egypt shocked Portugal 1-0, sending them home in the round of 16. Australia, Croatia, what a thriller that was. What a thriller that was. went to a shootout, won by Australia. I believe it was 6-5, I believe it was. Sweden, Serbia, another thrilling game. Serbia won a defensive battle, 1-0. Japan, England. Japan surprised England 2-1. Back to the other side of the bracket. Quarterfinal, Spain, Argentina. Pretty exciting game. It was 1-1 at one point, but Argentina pulled away 3-1. The other quarterfinal, Brazil, Belgium. That was a good game. Belgium was up 1-0. Brazil had to come back to win 2-1. And Brazil's second goal came in minute 90. That was a dramatic, good quarterfinal match. That was one of Brazil's best challenges. In the quarterfinal from the other side of the bracket, we saw Egypt and Australia play to an overtime 2-1 victory. Australia came back to beat Egypt. Egypt scored first. Australia scored their second goal in overtime, preventing the game going to shootout. And the other side of the bracket, we saw England pretty much Japan shut down Serbia 2-0. And then in the semifinal, we saw Argentina lose to Brazil 3-1. Argentina was up 1-0. And as I said earlier, there was one crucial moment in the game where a shot was blocked by a goalie, deflected back to an Argentina player, which happened to be Lionel Messi. He shot the ball back in. That would have put Argentina up 2-0. But the referee called that offside, and I was wondering, scratching my head, huh? And the game stayed 1-0 instead, and we know what happened. Brazil won 3-1. And then in the other semifinal, what a thriller that was. One of the best games of the entire tournament. Japan trailed 2-0, came back, tied the game at 2 at halftime. The game went to overtime, tied at 2. In overtime, Australia went up 3-2. Right before the halftime of the first overtime, the game goes. Japan ties the game at 3, and you're thinking, okay, this is gonna go to a shootout. But in the second overtime, about 3 or 4 minutes in, Australia goes ahead once again. 4-3. Japan had some nice cracks to time a game at 4, but that's the way it ended, 4-3. And then the third place match was another very good game. Japan went up 1-0. Argentina turns the game around, going up 2-1, but then Japan just goes in a frenzy late in the game, going up 4-2. And that's the way it ended. Japan got the bronze medal over the Argentina. Nice, impressive finish. And Australia do not feel sad. Second place is an awesome finish for a team that even supposed to make the round of 16. Gave Brazil some nice little late drama there, making it 2-1. But 3-1. But the champions are Brazil. And I'm Luciano from Luciano Gaming TV, wishing you all a happy Wednesday. See you all next time for a World Cup of the 32 teams that missed out. In that World Cup, Holland is the host. Stay tuned for that. Have a good one. God bless. Peace. Take care. Bye-bye. Brazil, you're 6-time champions if this happens in real life. No matter against who. I don't think it will be Australia, but it will probably be either Germany or Spain or France, or maybe even Argentina. If Argentina wins their group, they would not be in the same side of the bracket with Brazil. See you all later. God bless. Peace. Take care.